Okay, in this problem we're determining the probability of something happening given this table of information. Now the first observation to make here is we're not given all of our information in terms of numerical values. We're given number of women in terms of a percentage. So I think one thing we're going to have to do is take those percentages, take these 5 percentages and convert them to actual numbers. So let's see, what are we doing? Find the probability that an individual was a man given he was not in the Navy. So one person is chosen at random. What's the probability that the one person chosen was a man given he was not in the Navy? All right. Before we deal with this not in the Navy part, let's deal with this he's a man part. We don't know how many women, we don't know how many men there are. So what I did was down here, I created a new table, and instead of percentages, let's put in the actual numbers. So I have 4 of them already filled in now, but I'll just show the calculations for just Army. So up here, Army, let's use this color. So here, for Army, 539,170 total people. Of that, 13.6% are women. So let's take that over here on the right on the calculator. Let's take that 539,170. And what is 13.6% of that? That's the percentage of women. So let's multiply that by 13.6%, or by 0.136. That's our 13% converted to a decimal. Okay, so it looks like 73,327.12. We can't have the 0.12 women, so we'll round that to a whole number. So down here, back to that table that I'm completing, in the Army, that 13.6% now represents 73,327 women. So I'm right here. And so how many men are there? Well, of the total, take away the women, and whatever's left is the men. We're looking at just men and women in terms of gender here. So only 2 options. So let's take the total. Which is 539,170 minus the number of women. That's the 73,327. So that leaves a total of 465,843 men. All right. So now we have this table, this given table, converted to number of people. So we know how many men there are, how many women there are in each of the branches. So now let's go to the question. The probability that an individual was a man given he was not in the Navy. Okay, so we assume this is true. This has already happened. We know the person's not in the Navy. So let's get rid of Navy. So now the probability person is a man given he's not in the Navy. So we're eliminating those men and women in the Navy. So now the probability of a man is, well, the total number of men divided by the total number of people. And so we could add across on the top those 4 numbers in black. So we'll do on the bottom, total number of people will be this plus this plus this plus this. And then on the top, total number of men, we'll do this plus this plus this plus this. Okay, so that's sum on the top and the bottom, divide them, you should get the probability. I'll leave that to you to do in the calculator, but probability is all about counting. We need to be able to count, so we need to convert those percentages into numerical value. Okay, hope this helps.